Hello, it is Gameday. Welcome to another video. Tonight we are back up at the Nest. We seem to be here almost every week at the minute, but there is so many games, so many teams that play here. And one of them teams is who we're seeing tonight. It's Norwich City women. So they take on Peterborough United's women. Yes, we've got a little bit of a, I'm not going to call it an East Anglian derby because as someone who's got a foot in both Norwich City and Peterborough United counts, these two sets of fans really couldn't care less about each other. You know, both teams have bigger rivalries, so it's an East Anglian match-up, but far from a derby or a rivalry or anything like that, so I'm not even going to push that narrative whatsoever. But yes, we have our first women's game of the season. It's one of my aims, I sort of had a couple of aims of what I want to do with the channel this year, and one of them was to have more women's games on the channel, and these are two teams we're going to see a lot of, Norwich City and Peterborough United women's teams, so it'd be nice to get a judge at where the two sides are at. It'd be nice to see as well how two sides compare from different divisions. They do play at the same level, step 4 of the women's game, but Peterborough play in the Midlands division, Norwich in the South East division, and they're two good sides in their respective divisions. Norwich came second last year, Peterborough came third. Both sides won on the opening day. Posh 4-1, Norwich 4-0. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I think I'd lean towards Norwich as favourites, possibly a bit more money behind the women's team in Norfolk than there is at the Posh, but it's two really good sides. A little bit of rotation from both tonight, hoping for plenty of goals. There's a nice little crowd building up here as well. You always get a decent atmosphere when you watch women's games here at the Nest. And we'll be coming here again throughout the season for more Norwich City women's games, and we'll be heading to Peterborough Sports a few times this season, which is now the new home of Peterborough United's women's sides. And yeah, for me, as I say, it's a game, I'm not going to call it a Gameday derby like I did Old Shot Gate said, but it's a game where I've sort of got foot in both camps. I don't really mind who wins. You know, I've seen plenty of Peterborough games in my time. I've seen even more Norwich games in my time, and it's a game I've always wanted to. Well, I've seen a Norwich Peterborough game once. It's a pre-season friendly, but you know, I think it'd be nice to have a Norwich Peterborough matchup. We've got it here in the women's game, and yeah, should be a good one. That's why I'm wearing a red shirt tonight. I'm here as a neutral, not picking one side or the other. I'm just here for an enjoyable game of football. And Peterborough men are playing as well against Barnsley, and I've just realised actually they're playing Barnsley and I'm wearing red. That was not on purpose. I'm definitely not cheering against the men, but yeah, full support behind the women's teams tonight. I also just realised before kick-off I should probably actually explain what competition these two teams are playing in, because you might be a little bit confused after I said these two teams play in different leagues. This is actually the Women's National League Cup tonight. Group stage match. These two teams are in a group with Cambridge United and Royal Bedford. So Posh do have a proper derby in there with Cambridge United, and we will be going to that game, which is in a few weeks' time, I believe. But yeah, this is cup match, League Cup match tonight. It's not a knockout. We've got some group stage games first. So here come the two teams then out onto the pitch here at the Nest. Both sides wearing their home kits this evening. So we've got Norwich City in the yellow and green and Posh in the blue. So it's two very good teams at step 4 of women's football. It'll be interesting to see how they compare against each other tonight. Expect goals. That's the one thing I feel I can guarantee. Goals, goals, goals. Both sides scored 4 on the opening day of the league season. So we'll be Posh to get us underway. It's a rendition of On the Wall City starts from some of the fans behind the goal. I would join in, but I'm impartial. Posh getting behind here. They won the throw? No indication yet. No, Norwich City got it. Rotating. The other way. Actually, attack again. It's been all them really. Early on, they get the ball in, headed away. Good defence out from Norwich City. Oh, and gets stuck in there. Trying to go Borough's way. Well, have a golden chance here maybe, but no, not to be. Posh have the first corner of the game then. Still looking for that first goal. Take it away. They'll pick up the seconds though. Let's get the ball In the box once more. Playing this quite well. Ball in! Can't find anyone in Norwich City. Survive another attack, but just can't get out of their own box right now. But now they have a chance for an attack in this game. They go long, that's the pace. Well, nowhere near the ball. Posh on the attack again. This is a good attack. Look at this go. Oh, just a little bit too heavy, but she's done well there. Beat a few players. That's their Posh. First, what, 10 minutes we've had? Yeah, 10 minutes. Look very bright. Still 0-0. Chance here, maybe. That's the Posh goalkeeper. Also for Norwich, here's shot. Side netting. First big chance for the Canaries. Running into this game now. Side netting. Right on here, and Norwich City on another attack, cut it inside, over their first corner of the game for the Canaries. Corner then for Norwich City. Comes, good ball! Dangerous ball as we head out. Last 5 minutes have been all Norwich City, but they haven't been able to find the opener, but they might do here. The shot! Hasn't got the power. Rolls wide, but after a slow start, the Canaries are building this game. It's still 0-0. Go on to the others. All in. Oh, header! Firm header. Attack's still alive here for team in yellow and green. Ball comes back in again. Let's deal with that one. Good challenge. Good challenge. Another corner to Norwich City, and so it's all them now after a good start from Posh. Norwich City on top. Corner to the Canaries. Here comes the second bite of the cherry, and that one's blocked as well. And thrown. Ball in, header! He's over the bar. Great chance that for Norwich City. Good ball in, header just over the bar. Remains 0-0. Free kick then for Norwich City. And it comes. Oh, I thought I might just stuck in that far corner. Mistake at the back from Posh. And Norwich City are in here. 1-0! Well, that felt awfully too much like watching the Posh men's side. Mistake at the back, let Norwich City in behind, ball across, the finish was good, and Norwich City 1-0 up in this game. They've been on top for the last 10-15 minutes, and that is a well-deserved opener. Norwich City 1, Peterborough United 0. Keeps clearance straight to a Norwich player, good ball. Away. Corner from the corner. Oh my word, what's that? Going straight from the corner there. We'll have another attempt at the attack here. Which they will. The ball comes across and away, and Posh survive, but they're really under the cosh here. They will have a little counter attack going on here now, will they? No, not see defend that well. Bit of possession up this end of the field for Peterborough United. Big chance here for an equaliser. The shot comes in straight at the goalkeeper. It's the first chance they've had in a while. Remains 1-0 to City. Good work. Ball in. Back stick. Oh. Seconds, that's a corner. No, it isn't. I think the free kick's gone Norwich City's way. Through ball, chance here for 2-0. Oh, just wide, big chance. Possible searching for the equaliser in this game. They have improved in the last 5 or so. The ball comes in, keeper spills, and Posh can quite get to the rebound. Lovely moments there for Norwich City. Remain 1-0 up. corner. Good ball, header. Oh, it's like off the top of the bar, I think. Norwich City have come so close to a second. Haven't got it yet, remains 1-0. It's half time here at the Nest. Okay, we didn't have much stoppage time, and 1 goal separates two sides. It's gone to the home side. It's Norwich City 1, Peterborough United 0. So half time here at the Nest. Norwich City 1, Peterborough United Women's 1. Izzy Moore with the goal for Norwich City after defensive error at the back for the Posh. It felt very much like watching the men who themselves are 1-0 down, and it seems that was again poorly defended. But what Norwich have shown in the first half is that they are the better side. They've had a lot of the ball, but I think both sides have created not that too dissimilar the amount of chances. Posh particularly had a good first spell, played a lot on the counter. Norwich probably had a slightly amount of more chances, but I wouldn't say they've had buckets amount of more. They've had a lot of the ball. Would probably want to start to create a bit more in the second half, get a couple more goals, because 1-0, all Posh needs one chance to get back into this game. So we've got an interesting second half ahead, that's for sure. The second half is underway. Norwich really scored instantly. Ball comes in. Away. Oh. Just a bit sure as to what's happening here. There was I thought a free kick given for us. Oh! Oh, red! Oh, red card for Peterborough United, and I have no idea why. Well, what's happening there then? I thought Posh had won a free kick for an offside. Look down, look back up, and all of a sudden, Posh down at 10. Sharp boy is protesting. I don't know if she's the one who's been sent off. I know it's the over on the far side there. No idea what that's for. The goalkeeper's down. What is going on here? Well, according to Norwich City Women's Twitter, it was an altercation off the ball. I say, sure Posh had won some sort of free kick, but they haven't. Now Norwich the ones with the ball. But yeah, altercation off the ball. Hines is off. Posh down at 10. Mountain climb now, isn't it? So, end results in Norwich City free kick here. Collected by keeper. From Norwich. Player advantage now, of course. Defender from Posh. Really going to have to work on the counter now, aren't they? Down to 10, but they've given the ball away in a dangerous spot. The shot! Good save. And Norwich get that second goal they've been searching for so long now. And with the player advantage now, of course. Shot! Oh, that might have gone in the top corner. Had it not been for the block. That's out of the ground. Corner to Norwich City.
Come on, ladies.
Head away. Get the seconds though. Ball back in. Gonna play. Norwich on another attack. Come down to the right hand side again. Let's get the ball in, which they do. Takes deflection. Wants to fall to Norwich feet. The goalkeeper. Posh attack. Valeria foul. Free kick, edge of the box. Chance. Equalise maybe. Oh, keeper spills and collect the second time of asking. Free kick. Into the box. Dangerous delivery! That just needed a touch of anyone that was going in. Still 1-0. Posh late on. Nick an equaliser. Oh, that's wide. Norwich City come forward here. We've got at least 5 minutes. Well, plus some more, some stoppage. Good challenge. Corner to Norwich City. Corner them. Norwich City, they got that second goal in them. Head off the bar! Rebound! Oh, just over the bar. Can't come any closer to a second. They've done everything Norwich City other than put the ball in the back of the net in this second half. And it remains 1-0. Although they've won the ball high up here. They get the shooting chance away. They can! And now they get the second goal. It's been coming. They've got the player advantage. They've done everything but score. They've hit the bar 10-15 seconds earlier. Now Norwich City are 2-0 up, and that is game, set and match. An opening round win in the National League Cup for the Canaries. It's Norwich City 2, Peterborough United 0. Also just seen on Twitter, something I missed on the field. Posh are actually down to 9 players now. Peter Perkins was sent off, Simon for dissent. So yeah, Norwich were really making the advantage of 2 players there. And yeah, 2-0, game over. It had been coming, to be fair. Some crowning glory here, maybe with a third. Onside, but shots the goalkeeper. Free kick comes in. Yeah. Long throw for Posh. Comes in, the other way. Counter. It's 3-0 on here. Is it on? Shot away. Saved. Rebound someone or corner. Corner them to the Canaries. And it comes. Oh, shot comes away, blocked. Clearance eventually comes in. Norwich get the ball back. Norwich get the ball in. Clear away. Norwich like that clean sheet, and they get the clean sheet because that is full time here at the net. Loud cheer from the large proportion of this crowd because Norwich City have got the victory in their opening game of the National League Cup. It finishes here, Norwich 2, Peterborough United 0. Full time then, Norwich City 2, Peterborough United 0. Goals from Izzy Moore and Eloise Hall giving the Canaries victory in game 1 for them in this year's FA Cup. Good start to the group stage for them. For Posh, it is defeat. They've got a derby game in a couple of weeks' time against Cambridge United, which we will be at. I'm looking forward to that. That's for sure. That's going to be a big game. But yeah, tonight the better side won. It's as simple as that. Norwich full-time outfit against, I don't think they're a full-time Posh side. So you know they looked, you know, a bit fitter, a bit quicker. You know, it did show full-time training there. That's for sure. But you know, Peterborough United gave it a good go. It's not for a lack of effort or even for a lack of quality, really. You know, they had chances, they had moments, but at the end of the day, Norwich just a better side, and they could have had more. You know, they had a lot of balls into the box. Peterborough did defend well, and I think we've got to give that credit. Okay, couple of errors for the goals, which will probably annoy Posh actually, because yeah, without them errors, we could have had a 0-0 there tonight. Couple of errors gives Norwich goals, sorry, but other than that, they did defend well in bits. But I say it doesn't matter how well you defend if you're given goals away. But there were some positives for Posh to take from that. I think you know, they weren't embarrassed. It was a decent performance. But for yeah, Norwich City, good performance. Probably would have liked a couple more goals, but they got 2. They got the win in the end, and yeah, 251 people at the Nest. Always great watching Norwich City warming up at the Nest. It's always a great atmosphere. There's a great facility here as well. I feel like I said every time, but the Nest is a great facility. Always love the visits here. So yeah, another great evening of football. And of course, the Posh men lost as well. So as it turns out, no matter if I picked the men or the women, they would have lost. The only advantage of this game is I've only got about 40 minutes to get home rather than about 2 hours 20. So I'm going to head home now. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below to let me know how your team got on. But from here at the nest, the Canaries got off to a flying start. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Goodbye.